All right. I honestly hope this is working right now. It took me like 20 minutes to set this up, but I think I have it down. I'm not sure because the, I'm trying to record off of my phone because I'm trying to get better quality on my live feeds, but there seems to be some complications, and it apparently it keeps popping up that it's not fitting the frame. But you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna rock with it. We're just gonna rock with it. If this video doesn't post, then it doesn't post. But let me actually put on a timer so I don't start rambling off for 30 minutes and then realize that this video won't even post. So I'll try to keep this video short. That sucks. Should I just do it on my laptop? No, whatever. All right, we're going with it. Let's just run with the idea. Come on now. All right. Well, yeah. So welcome back to the channel, guys. This is my live feed. Welcome back to a new expression. This video, I wanted to go into depth with getting your first client. If you guys read the title, getting your first client today. If you wanna get that sale or get that client today, you can get it today. And I'm gonna walk you through the steps that I took to get my first client and how you can get your first client today. And imagine how nice that would be. I just want you to imagine making an extra grand, an extra 2 grand, an extra 3 grand. This business model, and I'm talking about social media marketing, as you can see on the title. Social media marketing, how to get your first social media marketing client. This business model, you don't have to quit your job. But what if I could tell you that you could make an extra 1 or 2 or 3K a month? Would that support your bills? Would that support your family? Would that support food? Would that bring food to the table? Would that put gas into your car? Like all these things that you can provide for yourself with this business model. And you can get your first client today. And I believe in you. And so does the whole community. This community, the one thing I love about this business model is that there's a whole wide, vast community out there of social media marketers, right? Of digital marketers. And they are so welcoming and loving, and they want to see you succeed, right? They're not, it's not like they're, trying to compete. Of course, there's a competitive side of everything, but at the same time, they want you to win. I want everyone in this niche and in this space to win. And I will help other people. That's my whole purpose with making this channel and putting out these kind of videos with business, is to help you guys get your first client. Because not too long ago, I remember when I was struggling to even sign my first client. And I was going through all these trials and tribulations, trying out different things, and they weren't working. And I had all these gurus telling me, just do this and that, and I didn't know how to do this and that. Right, that was the problem. Like I knew how to do it, like I knew what to do, but I didn't know how to do it. And so I want to really, go in depth with how to do it and walk you guys through this process. Really, literally grab your hand, right? If you guys have any questions, shoot me a DM. Like, whatever. We'll hop on a phone call. We'll talk about how to get your first client. Like, I want to help you guys, and I want to see improvement in this niche and in you, right? And so let's go into this video. Let's dive into this video. So I think I want to start off by saying this. The hardest thing in this business model, right, I think anything with entrepreneurship and becoming an entrepreneur is not the work, right? The work is, not like, and by work, I mean like the step-by-step process. Like there's so much information out there on how to bring results. That's not the hard part, right? That's the easy part, right? There's courses that lay out how to bring results. You know, that's not the issue. The issue is actually putting in the work, actually being consistent, actually having the mentality, actually having the mindset, actually having the commitment, actually having the beliefs to make this work, actually having the communication skills. Like all these things are happening internally is the hard part. I think for me personally is the hard part. I think once you figure out how to work with this, once you figure out how to stay committed, how to stay consistent, how to take action, how to get results, then everything else comes easy. Then you getting to your goal can happen so much faster because you don't have these limiting beliefs. You don't have all these limitations happening within your own mind that stop so many people from signing their first client, from making this business model successful. right? Because they have so many limitations and so many negative beliefs and negative, limiting beliefs that stop them from getting to where they want to go in life, right? Does that make sense? So it's a matter of sorting out whatever is happening here. And I can tell you, whatever is happening here, there's a lot of things that you're gonna have to sort out. And it's not gonna be something that you can sort out in 6 months or even a year, right? It's a long-term process. And if I just said that, right, if I just said 6 months in a year, and for those people that feel like, oh my God, 6 months in a year, I need to change, I need a change to happen in this week or this today, right? Not gonna happen, guys. You guys have to realize that in order to be successful, in order to actually, make something of yourself, you have to look at it a long term. You can't just look for this quantum leap that to happen, right? To be successful in a week because you're not, you didn't build any foundation, right? In order to have a solid business, you need to have the foundations in place. And that means, your consistency, your hard work, your dedication, taking this seriously, taking this as a real business. Because at the end of the day, this is a real business. Me to this day, it's still hard for me to grasp the fact that this is my agency. This is an actual business. I can actually make 6 figures. I can make 7 figures. I can make 8 figures with this business model. Like, this is serious. This is serious money. I'm getting seriously paid from these clients. Like this is all serious. And it's hard, but it's part of the process, man. It's the journey. And once you'll realize this as you go about starting your agency, as you go about signing some clients, you'll realize that there's a lot of learning curves and there's a lot of things that you have to learn in order to sign your first client. But I just wanted to mention that because I think a lot of people get so caught up with how to do things and how to bring results and how to do cold calls and how to do this and that. But when they receive their information, when I can give you all the information on how to do this, yet there's going to be something that stops you. And so it isn't a matter of not having the information. It's a matter of there's a system and your system's broken. And until you fix that system, which is your mind and you, until you fix yourself, you're not going to be, it doesn't matter what kind of information you get, you're not going to be able to produce the results. You see what I'm saying? So first and foremost, work on yourself. Work on yourself. And, I'm not saying that you have to work on yourself completely before you get into this business model because I'm still working on myself every single day. But, have this corresponding with your business. Work on yourself as you're working on your business because that is how you're going to get results. If you're not working on yourself and you're just trying to work on this business model, yeah, you might get results, but it's going to be hard, right? And I'm trying to make this process easier. I'm trying to make this journey easier for you guys. So how to sign your first client? Let's get into it. But keep in mind what I just said, and really keep that in the back of your head because that's gonna help you out tremendously, in your journey. But I'm gonna lay out how to get your first client today. You could sign your client today. If it's unlikely, but it could happen. I've seen it happen. I've heard of other people get it done before. So if you're an action getter, right, you're all about taking massive action. You're 10x, right, Grant Cardone style. Then you might have success. But let's get started. We don't have time to waste in that case, right? So to get your first client, in order to get your first client, I recommend, in order to get your first client, is to either you could take two paths, right? You could take two avenues. Either you can go about it like an expert, right? And most likely, if you're just getting into this business model, you're not going to come across as the expert. I don't care, I don't care how many books you read within an hour, you're still not going to come across as an expert. It's so hard for me to come across as an expert, right? And I've been doing this for a couple months now. So, you could either come across as an expert and try to sell them. If you have experience in selling, all you need to do is get the concept and just sell the concept, right? If you're a great salesperson, this will go real good with you, right? And once you sell the concept, then the great part is you could outsource this. So what I mean by outsource is get somebody else to actually bring the results, and all you have to do is actually sell it, right? And then you can take away the profit. That's awesome. That's great for every salesperson out there. So if you're a salesperson and you're like, okay, I don't know how to bring the results, but I'm really good at selling, well then, hop on this phone call, right? All right, this is a big ass phone, but this is actually an iPad. But let's just say, this is the phone. Hop on the phone and start cold calling businesses around your area and ask them, are you guys doing any sort of social media marketing? Right? Or do you guys have any sort of marketing plan as of right now? Well, what if I could tell you I can increase your sales by 15 to 30% in less than 90 days leveraging digital marketing? How does that sound for you? Great. When can we set a meeting where we can talk about this? Great. Do you have time right now? Great. And then you go on from there and you sell the concept. And then if you're a great salesperson, that should be no problem for you guys. And then you can outsource your work to other people. Go on Instagram, go on, YouTube, Facebook, start networking with people that have digital marketing or social media marketing agencies, right? You could usually find out who they are in their bio. They should have digital marketing or whatever. Hit them up, hit them a message and be like, yo, I'm looking to outsource my clients. Do you do Facebook ads or whatever service that you're selling, and start to find people that you're able to do have them do the work for you while you get the money and you pay them a percentage of how much you're getting, right? You could take that. That's one avenue, and that's one avenue that I'm thinking about taking, just because it's not a matter of like I don't know how to do Facebook ads. I know how to do Facebook ads, but I'm not an expert, right? And I plan on becoming an expert, but I want to provide my clients the best results, and I can do that with outsourcing my work. And it saves me some time to then focus on my IPAs, which is income producing activities, which will be another video for another day. But that's one avenue to take. Another avenue, and this is the avenue that I recommend to take when you're a complete beginner. Right. If you want to get experience, if you want to get good really fast, I really recommend this path. And that is, I made a whole video about this, and if you want to check that out, it's in my channel below. But that is to take on some free clients, right? Call all the local businesses. I want you to call like 100 local businesses this week, right? Restaurants, gyms, chiropractors, dentists, whatever restaurant or whatever, niche that you feel comfortable working with, and start to, holy shit, this is going on for a grip. But start to run free trials for them, run Facebook ads for them, really get the experience on how to get results for these clients. And once you work with them for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you start to really understand how to actually get results for your clients. And that's the whole premise of what we're doing. We want to actually help these businesses. And when you get to a point after a month or so, after you really get how to do Facebook ads and after you really get how to bring results for these businesses, you'll feel so much more confident in what you're selling. And when you believe in your service and your product, selling is the easy part, right? Once you really truly believe that you can help a business, then it's just a matter of getting into contact with as many businesses as possible and finding that one gold mine, right? This one business that is willing to do business with you. And start off with a small fee. If you're not comfortable starting out, I know I wasn't comfortable starting out to charge 1,000. So start charging, 400. I have a client for $400 right now, right? But take that initiative and start to sign your first $400 clients, and then your $500 clients, and then $1,000 clients, and then work up from there. Don't just try to sign $1,000 clients when you don't have any experience, right? Get comfortable selling your service. Get comfortable bringing results for these businesses, and that is how you'll grow and actually become experienced and actually scale up your agency from there. So I'm rambling on. I'm not even sure if this video is gonna post. So I'm gonna end off this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a DM on my Instagram at Caleb_Che, or this account, which would be A New Expression. Shoot me a DM. We can hop on a call. I'm here to help you guys out. So leave it in the comments below, any questions that you guys have. And yeah, I'm done here. I gotta get some work done, and yeah, just get started today, guys. It's all about taking action, and then if you take action, you'll see the results. So remember that change happens only with a new expression. I'll see you guys back in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace. Peace.